Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between, well, this time it's going to be Fly versus Romantic. Romantic spawning as the, the red human player over here on the bottom right-hand side of Swamp Temple. Over here on the top left, we have Fly. Don't know why all of my games are with Fly today, just happen to be that way. Hopefully you guys do enjoy them as things are getting underway. There's the population count. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on here. Blue is going to be the human, as you can tell by the 12. Meanwhile, Romantic will be... Actually, I'm going to switch colors. And maybe... Hey! How are you guys doing? I don't know what happened with my stream earlier. It was just not working very well. I guess there were some issues, some dropped frame rates, all sorts of things happening, and then things just ultimately broke. But, well, I am back, at least for now. Hopefully everything is turning out well. It is going to be an Archmage or an Archmage going up against a Farseer, so I don't need to have a Fly be blue, so I can still spot his heroes on the minimap. Yeah, and also I guess the water on the minimap shows up very, very bright blue. And it almost seems like a starting player or a starting color, but look at those water effects. It's like they're from 2005. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down here. Ogre Warrior creep camps. Relatively a lot of creep camps nearby. There are 3 red creep camps total. One here, one off over here as well, which is the same exact thing, and then one at the other corner, a dragon turtle. Followed by a whole bunch of marksmen. That dragon turtle does deal quite a bit of damage. Thank you for everyone who is currently following on Twitch. Sorry for the earlier issues. If you guys can hear me, go ahead and say hi. Please do so. I am having a little bit of issues with Twitch today, and maybe it just is not going to work out that way. Alright, we're taking a look. Scout tower now being constructed. Perhaps he scouted out that there was going to be a Farseer, and he doesn't want a Farseer straight up inside the base. Militia going to finish off the Forest Troll Trappers. Still have enough time to finish up exactly that as the Archmage now makes its way out across. Meanwhile, Farseer is in the middle portion of the map, finishing off the Enforcer and going to pick up a Wand of Illusion. Nice item there. There is still, I believe that is some sort of kobold. Is that a level 1 kobold or a level 3? I cannot tell. Back across here, Archmage is going to be ready to put on some pressure, sitting at level 1. Let's take a look at this. Perhaps going to try to take down a couple of Orc Burrows as they are being constructed. There you go. You can take a look. Damage are already adding up very, very quickly. That Orc Burrow already down to 300 hit points, 200, 175. Could end up getting canceled. Is it going to end up getting repaired in time? Is it going to get massive repairs? Is it going to end up going down? Yes, it does. Big loss right there. Losing an Orc Burrow early on is always very costly, as the peasants are now going to get shut down here. Going straight after that Orc Burrow. Orc Burrow now going to get taken down again. That is going to be, well, problematic if he has to cancel that once more. The timing on it is just absolutely horrible. Meanwhile, at the other end of the map, the militia are trying to fight back. Arcane Tower just now starting to upgrade. This militia needs to head away. What is it doing right there? As this militia blocks the path, but still, well, there's multiple entries inside the base. Farseer able to get inside the base now. That is going to cause problems. Swirl of Town Portal heading back out every which way, as the Water Elemental may be able to poke out this one Orc Burrow again. However, it looked as though the timed life finished off one. There goes the Farseer to level 2 after the death of a Water Elemental. Back down to the south here, footmen are coming across. And let's take a look. Check to tier 2. Arcane Tower is about to be done. Who actually came out ahead? That is the big question. All right. 30 supply. 27 over 30 supply compared to 19 over 20. Yeah, Orc Burrows are necessary in order to train up an army. But there should still be a good amount of gold for Fly. If Fly is able to bounce back and recover, that is going to be great, as the Farseer heads back off to the north, unable to steal that Tome of Intelligence, as the Farseer wants to, well, rinse and repeat. Thank you, Wacky Strats, for the host. as we're taking a look at the Archmage now going after the Orc Burrow here. Orc Burrow may get taken down once again. Is it going to get canceled? However, a Footman will get lost in all of the mix as well. There it goes. Gets taken down. It was not canceled. That is incredibly important, as another Orc Burrow could get taken down here. Farseer still in the middle of a run. Massive number of repairs getting ready to go, as we are going to take a look at a low hit point Footman getting finished off. One Footman now down. The other Footman should be able to slip away as the Water Elemental now heads back over here to the top left. All right, early action, early fighting, leading out into the mid game. I am expecting dual Arcane Sanctums, but we'll see what the hero of choice is going to be. It is going to be the Goblin Alchemist. Healing Spray. Well, Crota from YouTube. Yes, this is Crota from YouTube. Thank you for the host. We are going to look at the Archmage picking up the double circlet of nobilities, now making its way back down. And what is the long-term strategy going to be? Archmage, double circlet of nobility. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, Farseer should be able to get to level 3 very easily. And both sides, well, I guess are just trying to steal experience from each other. That's what haven't seen your commentaries in probably 5 years. Nice. Well, thank you for tuning in. I've still been actively doing commentary on Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, not so much, as, well, I kind of got pushed aside, I would say. Warcraft 3, well, let's take a look. Tauren Chieftain now going to make its way out into the field. Voodoo Lounge just now being constructed, and it's going to be very easy to take this down. Meanwhile, Orc Burrow is also going to be suffering a bit of damage. The Tauren Chieftain is in a good spot either for Stomp or Shockwave. This is actually very dangerous for all of these low hit point Footmen. Footman could end up getting taken down by Peon, taken down by the Orc Burrows. No experience given there. Forest Troll Shadow Priest able to dodge back and head back up to the north again as the Farseer now makes its way back down. Alchemist, a little bit of experience. Tauren Chieftain, none on the board. A big stomp. The Tauren Chieftain putting its foot down, but the Forest Troll Shadow Priest still lost in the process. Another stomp comes into play. Will finish off a low hit point Footman right there, or is it going to get denied? Nope, no such luck, as the Tauren Chieftain brings up the rear. Low hit point Footman, will it be able to head back? Tauren Chieftain trying to catch up or get into position. Also, Alchemist with a high amount of hit points, able to absorb a lot more damage than you would normally think, but ends up getting a surround on the Archmage. Archmage, is it going to Scroll of Town Portal out? No, it is not. It is going to go ahead and end up falling. All right, big losses. Romantic completely miscalculated this scenario and is now very much behind the 8 ball. What is he going to do to try and recover? Archmage resurrected back at the tavern. An expensive resurrection, to say the least. Romantic versus Fly. It is on the top left-hand side in the match upstream, as we're looking at the Alchemist now making its way over here to the bottom right. Priest are getting added in. Arcane Vault, Spellbreakers should be added in here quickly as well, as the Sorceresses are all here, able to slow down. Speed Scroll does counteract the movement speed disruption, but it does not stop the attack speed disruption. So the Grunts, even though they're moving as fast as ever, they are attacking significantly slower. Alchemist is also trying to get healed up here, but is going to end up in a, well, really tight spot once again. Healing Spray just not going to be enough, as we see the damage. Going to go ahead and head back over here. Archmage still has the Scroll of Town Portal here ready to go. Tauren Chieftain has suffered a lot of damage as the things are making it back over here. Archmage still has a Scroll of Town Portal. Not quite sure why he didn't use it in that previous fight. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay. Farseer, Sorceress is now making their way through. Archmage sitting at level 2. Low hit point Grunt actually slowed up, could end up getting taken down. There is a lot of casters following up right behind, trying to get that damage through. All right, a couple of easy shots there as Peons all the way this far across the board. Are we going to see some Scout Towers? Yes, we are. Scout Towers, a tower attempt, as we are also going into a Tauren Totem for Spirit Walkers. All right, this tower completed very quickly. Upgrade to Guard Tower or Arcane Tower, not quite sure. Needs the lumber. There it is. Finally has enough lumber. Finally has enough gold, but is not summoning just quite yet. Spirit Wolves, Sorceresses, they are actually going to get caught out of position here. Down they go rather fast. Tauren Chieftain does have enough for a big stomp. There you go. Putting his foot down, following it up with a chain lightning. Damage is done. Archmage, well, this tower attempt is going to fall horribly flat before it's even up and operational, as we are looking at a 40 supply compared to a 37 supply fight. Alchemist is here on this side. We are looking at Spirit Link keeping armies and units alive. Water Elementals could get taken down there. There is another stompy stomp as the Archmage going to be forced to pull back here. Healing Spray keeping that Sorceress alive ever so barely, as the ever slow walking army needs to try and head back. Spirit Walkers now trying to head back here. This scout tower no longer being upgraded, no longer a threat, as the water elementals are all out onto the field. All right, Altar of Storms will end up getting taken down. We should be looking at repairs onto the scout tower, as that scout tower is, well, getting back up. Water Elementals ready to push aside, take down their Orc Burrows, perhaps try to focus down some more units. Altar of Storms will eventually get taken down. And the Water Elementals, with all of these casters, are going to be able to destroy these Orc Burrows. The War Mill did not start the upgrade to the fortified armor. Big surprise there. Tauren Chieftain and Illusions now making their way in through, as the Tauren Chieftain, which one is the real one, you cannot really tell, since, well, they are both trying to dive on in. Archmage is, well, in a very, very tight spot, trying to make its way back out. Could drop a Water Elemental here. No, there, drops a Water Elemental, gets disrupted. Almost finishes off. Healing Spray onto the Archmage. Archmage able to stay alive ever so barely. Arcane Tower is right there. Spirit Wolf Archmage is going to be able to make its way through, down to 125, 183 hit points, trying to stay alive. The Priest are keeping it alive as long as it can, as it is just, well, in a tight spot. Scroll of Town Portal is going to be used, down to 14 hit points, gets taken down, and that was a calculated risk right there. Archmage did not want to Scroll of Town Portal and lose the guard tower. Pretty much said, you know what, I am going to lose my Archmage, but you are going to have to invest very heavily to take it out. And as you can see, that investment is costing a lot of units, as the Archmage, well, let's take a look there. Go. Oh, the Footman is going to get the final shot off, and yes, it will. Alchemist, however, now in a bit of trouble. Spirit Link. Alchemist tries to head back every which way. Does not have that much armor. Water Elemental in that front position. Units are now trying to head back. This Arcane Tower is pretty much not doing anything, as there is a Footman just a little bit too far. All right, a bit of Healing Spray trying to keep all the units alive. Peons might actually finish off a Raider. There goes the Raider, as the Alchemist sits at level 4. All right, let's take a look. This Farseer sitting at level 4, taking a lot of damage. Alchemist sitting at level 3. Spirit Wolf is going to get finished off again. Hi, Darth. How you doing? As all the units are now backing up once more. Spellbreakers joining in on the fight. Have to be very careful. Spellbreakers remove mana and deal additional damage towards those Tauren Chieftains as they look to back off once again. 47 supply compared to 33. Archmage halfway done. More Spellbreakers being marched across the army, as an additional, well, scout tower was right then and there canceled. What is the strategy here? Alchemist sitting at level 3 does not have Arcane Brilliance to get extra mana onto the rest of the units. Long time no see, stopping by, saying hi, thank you. Life is good. Doing a lot of studying, doing a lot of work, and doing some casting still for WarCraft 3. A bit funds, even up until now. Arcane Tower removing precious mana from the Spirit Walker, now going onto the Tauren Chieftain, but that is just an illusion, as the units are now going to be making its way off over here. Tauren Chieftain, there you go. Spellbreaker, mana, slow onto the Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain losing a lot of mana already, trying to get away, even with the Endurance Aura, still walking away very slowly. That is just an illusion. No real reason to chase after it, as the Tauren Chieftain down already, what, 50, 60 mana from where he's supposed to be, perhaps even higher. Alchemist in that front position gets ensnared, could be in a little bit of a trap spot. There is a stomp, but the Spellbreakers just laugh it off, as the Alchemist now going to pull back again with the Priest and the natural healing, and also the magic damage onto the Spirit Wolves. This is something I didn't consider. Range attack against low hit point Spirit Wolves, that damage is actually rather high. Back across here, Tauren Chieftain getting healed back up again. Archmage is back out onto the field. Brilliance Aura doing its thing. as a low hit point Grunt could end up getting focused down. Alchemist, where is it going to go next? Taking a lot of damage. That potion of healing is on the Alchemist. He will be able to live and fight again, as we're looking at a very low hit point Tauren Chieftain somehow able to escape. All right, Tauren Chieftain, Acid Bomb does not finish him off. Had a healing sub, as we're looking at the Sorceresses pushing back damage the other way. Acid Bomb across multiple units again, and they are not able to fight. 59 supply compared to 40 supply. The loss of those earlier Orc burrows pretty much halted any army growth for quite some time, as the barracks may end up getting taken down. But nope, before that happened, we have the game. Romantic taking out Fly here in this matchup. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.